Hello, hello. I have something on my head today. And in this book, our hedgehog has something on his back. Doesn't like it very much. It's called Apple Trouble. This book is by, I don't know if I can say their name properly, but I'm going to try. Ragnhild Scamell. Okay, Apple Trouble.
Apple trouble.
Apple Trouble. Here we go.
Apple trouble.
Nice place to be. All leafy green in the grass and the flowers. Apple Trouble. Oh, here he is, our little hedgehog friend. Hedgehog just finished building her winter nest under an old apple tree. Not too large and not too small, just right for a nice long winter's nap. Suddenly a juicy red apple landed on her back. Plop! Ouch! Said the hedgehog. She curled into a spiny ball, hoping it would fall off. But when she uncurled, the juicy red apple was still there. Hedgehog tried to squeeze herself and the apple into the beautiful new nest, but could she get in? No. She could not. Not with the apple on her back. The nest was too small. Oh dear, says our little hedgehog. Squirrel, scurrying past with an armful of brown nuts, stopped to help. And he pushed, and he struggled, and he heaved, and he tugged. But the juicy red apple stayed where it was. Worse still, 3 of Squirrel's brown nuts got caught in Hedgehog's spines, so now she had a juicy red apple and 3 brown nuts on her back. Oh dear, wailed the Hedgehog. Winter is coming and I can't get into my nest. What will I do? Try rolling on your back, snorted the pig, trotting up. That'll get rid of them all. Hedgehog threw herself on the ground. Her little legs paddled in the air as she twisted, wriggled, and rolled. Has it all gone? As she asked hopefully. Scrabbling to her feet, Pig shook his head. No. The juicy red apple and the 3 brown nuts were still there. So were a small green pear and a crumpled brown leaf. Oh dear, sighed the hedgehog, rolling her eyes. But up in the sky, sailing towards Hedgehog, she saw a colorful piece of paper. Oh no, she cried. This way and that way she ran as fast as she could. This way and that drifted the paper. Do you think the paper stuck on the hedgehog's back? Do you think the paper stuck on the hedgehog's back? Let me show the picture. Maybe. Let's turn the page and find out. There it is. For sure. It landed right on her back between the apple and the 3 brown nuts. It's not fair, cried the hedgehog, who now had a juicy red apple, 3 brown nuts, a small green pear, a crumpled brown leaf, and a colorful piece of paper on her back. I'll never get into my nest, says the hedgehog. Hedgehog pattered to the pond and gazed at her reflection in the water. Hello, Hedgehog. That's a lot of stuff on your back, croaked the frog. I'm trying to get rid of it, sniffed the hedgehog. Dive, said Frog. That will wash it off. Hedgehog dipped a foot in the murky water and then dived. Do you think that will help, Hedgehog? Let's turn the page and find out. Splash! Her friends watched Hedgehog bobbing up and down. The juicy red apple, the 3 brown nuts, the small green pear, the crumpled brown leaf, and the colorful piece of paper were all still there. So was a pink water lily. Well, that's a new one. The pink water lily. Glug, 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 gurgled the hedgehog as the others heaved her out of the water. She did look a little funny. But Hedgehog did not find it funny. Stop laughing, she said. She sputtered and stamped her feet on the ground. Where am I going to sleep? Pig and Squirrel looked worried now. So did the frog. I do have one last idea, oinked the frog. Squeeze through that hedge over there and brush everything off. So Hedgehog closed her eyes and she squeezed herself through the thick leaves, but did it get everything off of her back? I don't know. Let's turn the page and find out. Do you want to sit with me? You're still watching? Okay. No, it did not. It was still there. So were 4 ripe blackberries. And there, staring at her.
But I had a good idea.
What was the good idea, Vivian?
But I had a second good idea.
You had a good idea?
Yeah.
Oh. Let's see what the goat has to say, okay? Let's see. Okay, she had 4 ripe blackberries, and there, staring at her with a look of great surprise, stood a goat. Oh, cried the goat, you've brought lunch. Help yourself, said Hedgehog. Take it all. Yippee, brayed the goat. Then he picked off and ate the juicy red apple, the 3 brown nuts, a small green pear, a pink water lily, and 4 ripe blackberries for dessert. He ate the paper. The only thing left was the crumpled brown leaf. He just couldn't eat any more. Hooray! Cried Hedgehog. She felt as light as a feather. Thank you, goat, she said. Then she ran as fast as her little legs could carry her through the gate, past the pond, across the orchard, under the tree, and home to her nest. Oh, she's so cozy. Oh, you're in front of the camera. Hedgehog squeezed into her little nest. It fitted her perfectly, and it was the best nest ever. Outside, a cold wind blew another apple off the tree. But it didn't fall on Hedgehog. She was safe in her nest and fast asleep. This is called Apple Trouble. I like eating apples. Apples grow on trees. Sometimes when they fall, it means they're very ripe. I hope you enjoyed this story, and thank you very much for all these toys. And I will see you next week.
The door.
Let's say bye-bye.